What you telling me? What you telling me? What you telling me?
Fuck Trap House Mob. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it.
Yes, sir. Smoking on that Knicks pack. Smoking on that Knicks pack. Everybody put the lighters in the air. We smoking on that Knicks pack, y'all. What's good? Nets Nation. Nets Nation. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Good Sunday win. Good Sunday win. Good Sunday win. I'm here with Chubbs. You know what it is. You know the vibe. Let's get in the building.
Yeah, today. We smoking flavors today.
We smoking
flavors today. We smoking that Russian cream, that Bob Mont. We smoking flavors today.
Facts. Prayers up. Oh, prayers to Saint too. Everybody prayers to Saint. Saint's probably watching, but he's not feeling well. Him and his family's not feeling well. So prayers to Saint. What's up, though, Nets Nation? We good. Let me read the chat. What's good? Peoples Hernandez, what's up? Charlie McLovin 42, what's up? Mega BKNY, yo, BK Monster, yo, AMB, what's good? Kobe, Mamba, Beam, Bryant, what's good? Guillermo McLean, hey, Guillermo McLean. Somebody said Saint on probation. No, he's not on probation. He's sick. He's sick. He's sick.
Yeah, he's in
health. Saint is in health and safety protocols. Yeah, he's in health and safety protocols.
Non-COVID illness though. Non-COVID.
Yeah. Eric 484, what's good? It's me, Mike. What's good? Mr. Palmieri, what's good? Nicholas, Emily, what's good? Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We need at least 200 for tonight. KD did it on the Lord's Day. You know what I'm saying? A masterpiece. He gave us a masterpiece tonight. 53 points. What? 53 points? Wow. Mm-hmm. But let's get started, y'all. So the first quarter happened. The Nets led the Knicks 35-30. KD had 16 points in the first quarter. Brooklyn had 8 assists on 13 field goals. Very good ball movement in the first quarter. I really like the ball movement. We were passing the ball around. Kyrie, he didn't show up yet, so everybody was kind of looking for Kyrie in the crowd, but he didn't show up yet in that first quarter. So halftime came and we led 62-60 in the second quarter. Again, if you watch this game, majority of the game was the KD carrying show. Like if you go to the highlights, it's literally just all probably KD. But in that second quarter, we did see Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond gave us great minutes in that second quarter, in that first half. He just made little pivot moves on Mitch Robinson, and he was doing a good job on the boards. Bruce Brown was being really good on the boards too. So we were crashing the offensive glass in that first half, just getting a lot of second chance points. You know what I'm saying? Patty Mills was off. Patty Mills was really off this game. I don't know. It's just like as soon as we started Patty, you know what it is? Patty probably wasn't expecting to start because, again, Seth Curry was in the starting lineup. And then right before the game, they took Steph Curry out because of ankle soreness, So we didn't know what was going on. Then Seth Curry got ruled out. So Patty Mills just thrown into the starting lineup. I'm not giving him an excuse to shoot bad, but it's still, he just wasn't there for us. He wasn't there for us tonight. So third quarter came. And by halftime, mind you, KD's carrying. He had 27 points at halftime, 9 of 21 shooting in 21 minutes. Andre Drummond at halftime almost had a double-double with 13 points and 7 boards. We were shooting 49% from the field and 21% from three. So the whole team was shooting really, really bad from three. Both teams, I think, at halftime were shooting like 20% from three. Basically, KD was making majority of our threes. The third quarter came. The Nets led the Knicks 88-83. KD had 40 in the third by the third quarter. 3 of the Nets 4 threes, and we were just 18% from threes. We needed more firepower. And Cam, we saw Coach Nash throw Cam in there in the first half, and Cam just didn't look right. He looked very hesitant. Aggressive. Yeah, he wasn't aggressive. KD would pass Cam the ball on the wing, and Cam would just look right back and pass it back to him. Like he just didn't look active. And we didn't ever since the first half, we didn't see Cam Thomas again. So no Kyrie, no Seth. No Cam. Well, Cam was there, but he was absent.
No Aldridge either. So that's
no
another scoring option.
Aldridge.
That's a scoring option we're down. Yeah.
So it's like, who are you gonna put KD? Who's gonna help KD? You know what I'm saying? Who was gonna help KD in this fourth quarter? You know, KD was being all he could do, but again, he needed that wingman. We got Drummond minutes. Drummond did help him at times, but we didn't have the floor spacing, the offensive threats, the shooting. So, because if KD has no spacing, no offensive threats around him, that means it's easy. It makes it easier for the Knicks to trap him. You know, so they were doing that in the fourth quarter, and the Knicks made their run. They made it. They almost won this game. Don't get me wrong. They almost won this game. The Knicks made the run in that fourth quarter. So the fourth quarter came, and I want to give a big shout out to Nicholas Claxton in that fourth quarter. Nicholas Claxton at the beginning of the fourth quarter was locking up. Like, he was on the perimeter. He made good lock up on Julius Randle. He got switched on, I think, to
McBride. I think his name is.
Yeah, McBride. Yeah, I was gonna say, who's the kid with the afro, the blonde afro?
Yeah, I think he was their one of their G League or one of their recent picks. But yeah, he clamped him up good. Yeah, shout out to Nick. Yeah, shout out to Claxton these past 2 games. So, he's been doing his thing.
He was clamping up in that fourth quarter. So the fourth quarter came, he's clamping up. The Knicks make a little run. So by the 3-minute mark, it's tied 101. They go on a little 8-1 or 8-2 run. RJ Barrett makes a driving layup. So it's 101 with 3 minutes left. We go down to 2 minutes, I think. And then this is where Goran Dragic gets called for a traveling. It's 103-101. Nash makes an adjustment because he put Drummond in, and it wasn't working in that fourth quarter because like Claxton got rest in that fourth quarter. He put Drummond in. The Knicks went on a run. He took Drummond out, put Claxton back in, and then I feel like that kind of helped our defense kind of settle in.
Yeah, it was obvious they were just targeting Drummond because once Patty was like, you can't target Patty, target Drummond. And
they were targeting Patty. Yeah, that's a good point. They were targeting Patty first in the fourth quarter. That's how they got on their run. Steve Nash took Patty out, put James Johnson in. And Drummond in, and then he saw Drummond like failing, and he was like, "Okay, I gotta take Drummond out, put Claxton in." That's when we seen Steve Nash get all pissed off on the line, and I think he was yelling at the ref. I think it showed him like he was like pissed at the ref. So.
This is like the second time we see him get angry. Like I'm proud of Steve Nash. Like he's finally coming out of his shell. Like we need that, especially in a game like this. I don't know who he cussed at. I don't know who he cussed at, but I guess he got his point across. Surprised he didn't get teed up. Shout
out Isaac, Tiny Fournier. You know, KD hit that shot and they said, "Yo, you a little baby, Evan Fournier. You little baby."
Was he saying he was too small?
Too small.
How I saw it, I said like you were just this close, and I'm still. I saw you were just this close.
He either say you're this close or you're too small. Like I'm trying to figure out what KD did, but it was amazing. I love when KD talks smack after the shots, and I just love when KD talks smack, bro. The NBA needs to stop finding it. Like stop finding my boy. Stop firing my boy.
He's getting fined. Nash is probably gonna get fined.
Nash
is probably gonna get.
So so it's a minute left. Julius turns it over. This is where KD makes that 3-point shot. KD gets double teamed, mind you, on this 56 seconds left. KD gets double teamed, right? And I was telling Charles before we started. Like whenever KD gets double teamed, this is why I was so disappointed in Goran Dragic and Patty Mills. Everybody basically, but they weren't flashing to the ball. It was just everybody would just stand there when KD gets doubled. You know, they would just stand there, and then he would pass to Goran, and Goran would just like not do anything. He wouldn't cut, he wouldn't drive. He would just stand there. You guys need to flash or cut to the basket if KD's gonna get doubled. You know, so the 3 with the 56 seconds left. KD gets the ball. He gets trapped. The thing is right here. Yeah, he gets trapped. He passes out to Goran. Goran's like, "Oh, I'll pass right back out to you." And then KD hits that 3 with 56 seconds left. Knicks call a timeout. Yeah, go ahead.
But sorry to interrupt. And it's the funny thing you said that because that Julius Randle turnover was off Goran Dragic. So it's kind of like you got to go through the motions with that because mind you, Goran made the right play on the defensive end. Unfortunately, that 3 should have been a little bit more. Way better, but it went in. So I'd say he did his job. He hit the right play. So that kind of changed momentum for us in a sense.
Yeah, that's facts. Shout out to AMB. He said Drummond threw the ball to the stands. Yeah, I was like, what is this guy doing, bro? Like everybody
take him out now.
Him out. It's like when KD got doubled and then the team was forced to make a move after KD gets doubled, everybody would just look lost and scramble. Like Goran looked lost. Drummond looked like he didn't know what to do. James Johnson is in la la land. and I don't know who else is in, is just standing there. So it's like it looked bad when KD didn't have the ball. Like, how many minutes KD played? He had to play at least 46 minutes tonight, or 40.
He played 40. He actually, let me get ESPN.
Yeah, because I looked, because he only came out. I only remember him coming out like for at least 2 minutes in this game, maybe like 3 at the most, 3 minutes.
I think
he
Google
played.
minutes.
Yeah, he played a lot of minutes tonight. Let me read some comments. Yeah, so KD hits that 3, and then I think we made another
43 minutes.
43 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. So KD hits that 3, and Goran makes a key steal too. Okay, so they sub in Mitch Robinson. Evan Fournier makes a bad pass. Bruce Brown steal. So Goran steal was a good steal, and Bruce Brown kind of made that. It's 105-106. We're up by 1. Bruce Brown makes that steal, and then we played a foul game after that, and then KD
that kind of sealed any form of normal play. After that Bruce Brown block, after that, it was just like, all right, let's try to foul and see if we can get strike.
Yeah. So after the Bruce Brown crucial steal with 56 seconds left, the Nets take it over. Again, KD 53 points. Amazing night, man. Amazing night. If you're joining us right now, we're just recapping the game. We're smoking on that Knicks pack today. Let me read some comments. Somebody said KD and Kyrie, big Ian. Shift God said we gotta hope we don't play Toronto. Yeah, in the play-in, since Kyrie can't play in Canada. Yeah, surprisingly, Toronto has been really winning. I'm shocked how they're winning games. Like they're winning games against good teams right now. Yeah, they're keeping up.
In my opinion, when playoff comes, it's whoever's in our way. Like, honestly, last year, honestly, I don't care. Whoever's in our way, let's get it. Don't really care. Like, if it's Toronto, then Philly and Miami, cool. Because now we're in the position where we can't really dictate who we face if we get there. Yeah. So now it's just like get wins, get continuity, and whoever we face. So
Facts. Essential said the Nets are 6-0 against the Knicks in the Steve Nash era. Facts. You know, we're the real kings in New York. You know what I'm saying? We know we run the city. BX Monster says Steve doesn't like Kess. Kess is a good defender and shooter as a size 6'7". Yeah. I tweeted that out earlier. Because when they were isolating Patty Mills on that perimeter, I was like, no. We need to get somebody else. But Steve kept going to James Johnson. I thought we could have put Kessler in there for a few minutes. Was used at least because, like I said, Patty wasn't hitting shots. Nobody was really hitting shots from 3. Right. So it's like, who are you gonna go to? And I can't really, like I said, you can't really blame. To me, Steve coached well this game. It's just that he didn't really have anybody to go to. You know what I'm saying? He went to Cam early on. Cam was bad. Patty wasn't hitting. JJ is, you know how JJ is. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's trash. And then it's just basically the KD show after that, So he, like, Steve, what is Steve gonna do? I mean, he could have used Kessler, I thought, in that fourth quarter, but like I said, would it have mattered? How you feel about that?
Honestly, it's a risk because the thing with Kessler, he can give you defense, but it's about that offense, and he hasn't really given us anything on offense for a good stretch. So it's like he took a risk, he stuck with his guns, and it worked out because JJ made good plays. I think there was one where someone missed, and he did a direct pass to Drummond. He got a putback dunk that brought it back to 103.
Yeah.
Then he played good defense for the closeout, and he kind of just made the right plays. He didn't be an idiot like for the most past 3 games, but it was a good choice. It was a risk, but it was a good choice ultimately because we won.
Yes, sir. Shout out Saint, I see you, bro. Yeah, get well soon, brother. Holding it down for get well soon, Saint. Rest up. BX said we double team KD. Cass can shoot. Yeah. It was like Chubbs was saying. Cass hit that rookie wall. I'm not saying don't bench him at all. Like see it if he can work for you. You got to see. But you do that in the first half first. Don't do it in the fourth quarter when the game's on the line. You do it in the first half. I think see if Cass works because he put Cam in. And it's like, oh, is Cam gonna give me anything? Cam was not ready. Yeah. So he's like, okay, you're done. At least try Kess one time. Kess gonna give me anything, and then you're done. Like do that in the first half. Don't do that in the fourth when you start experimenting. Yeah. Dream Butter said they barely gave Cam a chance. He plays off, getting into a rhythm. No, they did give him a chance, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you see the thing with Cam, his defense really isn't that good, and it's bad enough our defense kind of sucks until Ben comes back, so we can probably do something with that.
Yeah.
If Cam's offense is off, his defense is gonna make everything worse because that's the whole thing.
he made a bad defensive mistake on a switch. I think I remember KD told him to switch and he didn't switch. And then like, I think Julius Randle got like an open. How many minutes Cam play tonight? Cam play 8 minutes.
Yeah, 8
minutes tonight. So I mean, I understand what you're saying, Dream Brother. Like they didn't give him a ton of minutes, but like I said, this is a close game. Like if a coach, you got to react quick. If I'm gonna put you in, you gotta don't be passive. Cam was too passive, bro. Like you usually see Cam get in and get buckets immediately, like as soon as he gets in. Like he wasn't doing that. He was really passive, and the defensive IQ with the mistakes he was making was not good. So you gotta be, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta look at it like this. We need wins. So it's like, and especially a game like this, which is a rivalry game, like margin of error, very slim. You need to
It's like we can't wait for you to get hot, bro. We can't give you 22 minutes and wait. It's like the game is, it's in the heat of the game. That's why I'm not like at Steve Nash's name for like playing Cam Thomas more. I mean, he in those 8 minutes. If Cam showed him something in those 8 minutes, I promise you, Steve would have hold it down for him and played him more. But he didn't do it. Shout out to Isaac. Yeah, it was good. Isaac World said that back injury is bothering him. It could be the back. I think maybe the back. Somebody said he was holding his back. So maybe he's not recovered fully yet. I mean, maybe he just kind of told the training staff, yeah, I'm good. But you know how when you're playing, like, no, I'm good, but I'm good. But like, you're really hurting. Like maybe he did that and he's still hurting. Yeah. Somebody said Dragic is washed and a liability. Shout out Dread X Play. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say washed after this game, but it's like he looked washed. He looked washed.
He did, but he gave us 6 assists. And for the past 3 games, he gave us 6, and the past 2 games he gave us 7 assists. So realistically, what we brought him in for to be that ball handler, playmaker, he's done that beautifully.
Yeah. So it's like because the other games we've seen Dragic play good. Like we've seen him attack the rim, score. Didn't he give us like 12 points against the Bucks? It's like, but this game
he missed shots today.
This game he just wasn't. He didn't look aggressive, and he was missing shots. Like if you're not gonna hit shots, get to the rim because Dragic, you can get to the rim, bro. Like you one of them ones to get to the rim, but like it just wasn't there for him. So I don't know. I'll put a poll up, see is Goran Dragic washed, because he did almost cost us his game. He did almost cost us his game. But there's a little battle in the chat I see right now. Is he washed or is he not washed?
But here's the thing. He's 35 and he's a buyout. So if you're expecting this big of a production from a 35, in my opinion, he's given us just what we need. He's given us just what he needs. He's given us playmaking. He's given us an extra ball handling option. Yeah, he's given us what we need. He's helping us. He's literally given us over 5 assists every game since he came.
Yeah. So if he's doing the point, he's holding on to point guard duties, but he's just like this game. Like if we had Seth in this game, Dragic wouldn't have to score like he would need to. Like he wouldn't have to give us a 10 or 12 points or 12 points to help KD. But we didn't have Kyrie. We didn't have Kyrie. We didn't have Seth. And we didn't. Cam wasn't really hitting, so it's like Dragic, you got to give us something. Somebody got to do something. You know what I'm saying? You the next man up. You got to do something. So
in terms of scoring, this was like his first really bad game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you take with it. Everybody has one, but I definitely know like still 6 assists, and he didn't even turn the ball over on any of those assists, in my opinion. So he's doing his job. He's doing his job.
Somebody said, I think Dragic is the new Nash baby. He did play him a lot of minutes. I mean, we did need Dragic tonight, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We needed him to
that playmaking, ball handling.
The playmaking, because KD can't play point too. Like KD's scoring 50. KD's playing defense. KD's doing this. KD's doing everything. So it's like you gotta give KD some chances to play off the ball, and Dragic did that a couple times. Like Dragic did hold it down with the point guard. Somebody said Dragic was better than Patty. Damn. Yeah.
And let's be honest, who would you rather have, Dragic or Javon?
Yeah.
Come on now. What are we doing?
What are we doing here?
I'll be right back.
All right, bro. Let me read some comments. Somebody said something is wrong with Patty. Can't figure it out. Oh man, it's not that something's wrong with him. It's just that he's just hit that mark, bro. Like, look, think about what Patty's gone through this whole year. We literally played Patty like almost every game, starting minutes, 35 minutes a game. It's just he's probably hitting that. He's so used to coming off the bench. He's just so used to coming off the bench. It's just, I think that's what it is. His rhythm is just off. It's just off. Somebody said Katie wouldn't have 53 without the Dragons playmaking. No, I'm not gonna say without it. No, Katie would have still had 53. I'm sorry, but Dragons playmaking did help. His playmaking did help, but Katie would have still had 50 without Dragons.
Dragons.
Nobody was stopping Katie's 50, bro. Nobody was stopping. I've seen Katie shoot with double teams. I've seen Katie shoot through triple team and double teams and this and that. Nothing was stopping Katie.
Bro, there was like 3 defenders on him today, and it was still all net, not even like off the rim. So it was just one of those games, bro. It was just one of those games.
But I understand. We understand, Joe. Dragons playmaking did help, though. Dragons playmaking did help. Mad Genius, thank you for super chat. He said, "I don't think Ben is playing in the regular season." Yeah, it's tough right now, man. We got some of that news. I think Christian Winfield, New York Daily News. Shout out Christian Winfield. He said that Ben they might not see him until he said April was the next time we might see Ben. And then Steve Nash was like, at the last practice on Saturday, he was just getting treatment. I think they showed a photo or video of him like in that back massage. He didn't practice at all. So this Ben thing, bro.
It's going to be a lot, because for people that don't know how the Nets go about it, you get 3 high intense practices until you're cleared to be ready to go. And Ben didn't even have one. He's just doing a lot of individual work at this moment. So we're not going to see him for a minute.
Yeah. If you're joining us, please hit the like button, y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. We smoking on that Knicks pack. Get us at least 200 likes. I see there's 400 people in here. If you can bless us with more, please hit that like button. Helps the algorithm. Read some more comments. Katie said Katie's the best player in the world. Facts. Let's talk about KD. It was just literally Katie. It's just
it was a
I have no words. It's just a master class after watching Katie. Like, think about this. This is what Katie's 4th or 5th game back, and he had drops of 53 piece like it's nothing. Like, is just,
and it kills me because Sixers fans, Bucks fans, all these, like, they have the nerve to say Giannis and Embiid is better than him. No, let's cut that out, man. Like, we are very easy to forget how good he truly is. This man is the same height as them, but if you look at how he gets his buckets versus how those two get their buckets, it's not even a debate. It's really not. This man has the same build as, he might be skinny, but he's the same height, the same with the lanky arms, but he can score from literally anywhere.
Bro, get to his spot too.
The Bucks had to build the perfect team around Giannis. That is the perfect team around Giannis for him to finally get some success. And B literally turned into a free throw merchant, and they had to get James Harden to make him better. KD is KD wherever he goes.
Wherever he goes, bro. Think about this too. Before the game, after the game, Katie said he didn't know Seth was going to be out. He was like, I thought Seth was playing. He said, I thought Seth was playing until the last minute. I didn't know. So he has to go out there with Patty Mills and Goran struggling, struggling to hit shots. Patty can't hit a bucket. Cam is lost, and he still finds a way to beat the Knicks, and it's just amazing. Katie's just amazing, bro. He's amazing.
And you literally swap out Katie with Embiid or Giannis, they are instantly finals contenders. I don't think y'all understand. You put KD on that Bucks team, they're the best team in the NBA. They are the best team in the NBA. KD, Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton with that shooting, Jesus.
That's different right there, boy. Oh man, somebody said Ben had back issues in the past, and that's arresting him for the playoffs. Yeah, he's had back issues. I talked about this before on stream. He's had back issues before. Like, people thought he was faking it. He's not faking it. He's had back issues, but it's just so unfortunate. Like, bro, we literally traded for him on February 10th, and it's March?
It's like months, yeah.
It's March 13th. It's March 13th. It was a month, and he hasn't been we haven't seen like him on the court. It's just like, God damn it, bro. Like, come on, bro.
God
come
damn.
on,
Yo,
bro.
Jaylen Brown just put a Kleber in a poster. Jesus.
Yeah. Somebody said, his back is legit. Yeah. I'm gonna put the poll up because we were talking about this earlier. Is Goran washed?
Scoring,
Is
Goran. Y'all
is
weren't
Goran
saying this
Dragic
versus.
washed?
Y'all weren't
A lot
saying
of
this versus the Sixers. Come on now.
the
Y'all
chat
weren't
was
saying
good. The chat was fighting about
Um,
this because, like I said, he almost cost us the game. I mean, we got to give blame to Patty Mills too, but Goran and Patty both almost cost us the game. But we're gonna
yeah.
see is Goran Dragic washed? Let me know your thoughts. I'm about to put the poll up right now. What do you think, Chubbs? Is he washed?
See,
Hold on. Yeah, all right. So I put the poll up.
yo, the Celtics look good, man. Like
Yeah,
that's yo. I'm sad we lost Ime because honestly, he would have helped us. Because yo, the Celtics look good. The
yeah.
Celtics look great, man.
Oh, somebody said Katie just called out Eric Adams.
As he should. As he
Damn. What'd he
should.
say? I didn't even read the quotes. I gotta
Like
look on Twitter. See if you can go
my
on Twitter, Chubbs, and see if
yeah.
you can find a quote.
I'll find it. But I've
Yeah.
had my opinions with Kyrie and his status. But one thing I always said, this vaccine was bullshit. It always was.
Yeah.
But and now it's like you're lifting it, but it's like he still can't play. It's to the point where it's like the people that were fired or the people that were affected with the mandate, you're afraid they're gonna stand up and they're gonna do something because now you want to lift it and you want to give an athlete that's making millions of dollars
Yeah.
doing not pretty much not much of anything
Yeah.
compared to their hardworking job. So it's really all optics at this point.
Yeah, yeah. Like
What do you, yeah,
we were talking about this Kyrie thing, and it's just buffoonery, it's clownery. The New York City mayor is using Kyrie as like a political tool. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to look bad because he fired those workers. Now he don't want to look bad for giving Kyrie, and then giving Kyrie an exemption will make him look some type of way because he just fired those New York City workers, and now he lifts this vaccine mandate, and now Kyrie can't play. It's like, bro, why can't Kyrie's literally on the court. Kyrie's in the locker room. Like, it's just embarrassing at this point, bro. Kyrie's literally in the locker room at halftime, in the locker room after the game, daps up KD. Like, bro, it's silliness, bro. Like, I really don't get this shit, bro.
Mind you, I've said it in a light to criticize Kyrie, but this goes both ways. The city of New York doesn't give a damn about Kyrie Irving. It doesn't give a damn about its athletes. Mind you, it could be whether for what they feel is best for the city or optics. Right now, Eric Adams, he just sees it as optics. We could have an opinion on the vax. I have my opinions. I've had opinions about Kyrie and his status, but it's to the point where if you're gonna lift it, why can't he still play now? Because now it's like that's what was blocking it, and then there's this whole new mandate, and it's just like, well, I have no intention of lifting it, but why are you not lifting? You lift one, but why not the other?
Yeah. Oh, I just got the quote.
Yeah, I was looking
Oh,
for it.
Katie's going off.
What did he say? Was it Christian Winfield? Actually?
He said KD is teeing off on Eric Adams' policy. He says he calls it ridiculous. He said at this point, someone is trying to make a statement.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I mean,
KD just called Eric Adams out. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
bro.
it's back to what I said. However you feel about Kyrie's stance, at the end of the day, it is a choice. I've criticized that choice has actions and results, but now when it's like what we all want that mandate to be lifted, he still can't play.
Yeah,
because now it's to the point where you're trying to cover you're trying to make look good with the media or the people that's putting money into your pockets, and it's like it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous,
bro. I really because Katie don't really call people out usually, but he don't really call people out in the press conferences. But for him to call out Eric Adams, like that's kind of big right there, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He don't usually do that. Wow, I'm actually shocked.
Literally everybody is on Eric Adams' head. Literally, if you got LeBron James to say,
oh yeah, he tweeted too, right?
Yo, LeBron James tweeted. If LeBron fans, that one popular LeBron fan, I think he's a friend of LeBron, he even said the mandate's crazy. So if you got, so now like the whole audience sees like, yo, this mandate is ridiculous. Now the ball is in your court. Do something. You got to do something. And I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's the unfortunate thing. Kyrie Irving is a net. If he was a Knick, I'm pretty sure we would not even still be talking about this anymore. And that's the unfortunate part. That's the unfortunate part.
Yeah, it just really hurts. This hurts, bro. I got more quotes from Katie. He said he called the mandate stupid, and he said, "Eric, you got to figure this out." Ooh, yo, it's crazy.
It's pretty simple.
Yo,
It's
Katie
pretty
really
simple.
on his bully time. Yo, Katie is on his time, and everybody. That's crazy. Yo,
Yeah,
yo, hit that
because
like button because Katie dropped
it's
53,
crazy.
and he's on his timing. When
Yeah,
you drop 53 and you call out the New York City mayor after the game, you really him. You really him when you drop 53 and you call out the New York City mayor. Like
he
right
dropped
after the game.
53 and called out the government. That's
Called
crazy.
out the government.
Called out the government.
You was sick,
Oh
bro.
no.
Like you was sick man for that, bro.
And I
Yeah.
hate to get political, but if you look at it
Yeah.
like this with Eric, he didn't even put in the rule. It was De Blasio. So if anything, Eric can come in and it's just like, all right, let's look at this situation. The numbers are going down. Let's just lift it.
Yeah.
But let's leave this other mandate that's preventing one of athletes in this city to not play, and that's not giving them exemption because that's going to make us look bad.
Yeah. It's just it just doesn't make sense, bro. I can't. The whole world is watching this, Eric. Like Eric Adams, I hope he goes on national television and literally sees Kyrie courtside with his family dapping up KD during the game. It's just come on, bro. It's silliness. It's just silliness right now, bro. It's just silliness.
It's foolishness at this point.
Yeah.
Because now
yeah.
it's like opinions on whether vax stance or not. It's all silliness at this point because the mandate's lifted. So any argument of getting vaccinated or not is just out the window. So why can't he still play? You know, so it's just stupid.
It's just frustrating, bro. Who we play next? The Magic away? Or we home?
That's home, I believe. Yeah, that's home.
That's home.
I think
okay, next game is Tuesday at Tuesday at Magic.
Oh, we're at Orlando.
Yeah, we're in Orlando next on Tuesday. We're in Orlando.
We got Kyrie back, guys.
We got Kyrie back. But that's a light win. Should we even? I mean, that's a Magic. But hey.
You know what? You say
every win's important now, right?
Knowing our luck, Cole Anthony, and who else? Cole Anthony.
And Cole Anthony has a career high.
Yo, and well, what's the pick? What's the first round guy? Jalen Suggs. He might go crazy. He might lock up Kyrie, bro. Like,
yeah,
we cannot fall asleep at any. We gotta get wins where we can get them. So
yeah. Let me read this super chat. Thank you, Jabari Smith. He said, "I've seen enough. Bruce Brown is the best role player for the Nets." That's a fact. That's a fact. Bruce has been. I think it's a battle between Bruce and Drummond right now for that role player. That should be the next poll right now. Who gets the role player? Who's been the best role player?
Role player of the year. We need to have a Nets award show like at the end of the season, like best player, best role player. Honestly, if you want to factor in the entire season, I'll say Patty Mills.
Patty Mills gets it for the first half.
Even the entire season, like he's had moments where he's carried us some games. Like, so just for the entirety, he's been there way longer and he's showed up way more. So it's definitely up for debate, but his drop off definitely someone else can slide in. So
it was like before the All-Star break, it was Patty Mills was the best role player. Now after the All-Star, it's been Bruce. It's been Bruce. Seth, Drummond.
Clax is not having a good stretch, so he might.
Clax is starting to play well. It's like a combination. It's a combination, but we'll put that as the next poll. Seth's been on fire as usual. Yeah, he's been on fire too. But Bruce, we gotta talk about Bruce, man. Bruce is, like I said, ever since Harden left, it's like something just clicked with Bruce. Like it's just now he's just free to operate, and Bembry too. And since Bembry left, he's that guy now, the free to operate, free to cut. He's a menace on the boards. He's playing amazing top 10 defense, getting these steals, getting in the passing lane, and then his floater came back. You know, remember the Bruce Brown floater has been sus, and now it came back. So how you feel about?
Well, you can argue that him missing his floater. Okay, like in football, like y'all know, like the hospital pass.
Yeah.
Like when a quarterback clearly like he throws it to the receiver, like clearly he timed it too late, and the receiver about to get like pancaked. I could say that's what Harden kind of did for Bruce to an extent. Whereas like when he made those passes, he did it to where Bruce ran into like two people or ran it into a matchup where he can't even get over the person. Or like flash forward to this game, he's getting everything. Randall could do nothing. It was money every time.
Yeah. Bruce has been really good, bro. Like these past, I want to say, like I said, since that man left us, Bruce has been stepping up to the plate, bro. and hitting threes too. Hitting threes, like he's been hitting threes occasionally, giving us an occasional three once in a while, and that's all we can ask for Bruce, bro. The Dark Knight Bruce, yeah. The Dark Knight Bruce.
The Dark Knight Bruce.
Yeah, I'll put the poll up. Yeah, I'll put the poll up. Somebody said, all right, let me end this poll right here because everybody's saying, is Goran Dragic washed? Nets Nation has voted. It says no. 67%. Oh, 33 said yes. 67% said no. Thank you, Nets Nation, for voting right. He is not washed. He's not washed. He had a bad game today, but he's not washed. He's not washed.
He gave us what we needed. I don't think if he gives us what we need, I can't fault him too much. Did he score? Was he not the best scoring? Nope. He wasn't
scoring Goran tonight, but he
was not scoring Goran tonight.
He wasn't scoring Goran tonight.
But he gave us 6 assists. And honestly, when we got Dragic, that's what I was looking for, being that playmaker, that extra ball handler that can attack defenses to take the load off of guys like KD, Kyrie, and he did his job, honestly. He did his job.
It's kind of like we put him into that we forced him without Seth and Kyrie, we kind of forced him to be the scorer of this game. I guess he wasn't really ready for it. But usually he's not going to be forced into that scoring. Once everybody is the full team's there, he gets to play his position and just be a playmaker. Hit that like button. Oh yeah, prayers to Bembry. He's out for the year.
That was a nasty spill. Yeah.
Oh my God, prayers to Bembry.
That has to be an ACL. That's no way it's not an ACL. That has to be. There's no way.
Yeah, I think he might have tore his ACL, man. I'm so sad for him. That
was too crazy of a fall for it to be anything.
I didn't want him to leave the Nets. I think a lot of Nets fans didn't want him to leave the Nets when he got waived, but we had to do it because we had to make room. And
but Bruce showed up, so it's like
Bruce ended up showing up, so it worked out for us. But unfortunately,
it's a little less.
Fortunately, Bembry's out for the year, man. It's a tough one.
Prayers.
Yeah, we run New York, y'all, though. We run New York. Hit that like button. We the kings in New York. You know what I'm saying? KD dropped a masterclass tonight. A masterclass today. 53 points. Thank you, Midnight, for the super chat. Read some comments. Yeah, ACL injury, yeah. Somebody said Kyrie's girl at 10. Whoa, man. Whoa.
I don't think that was his girl, but I don't think that was his girl.
I think it was his girl. Was his girl? Yeah, I think it was. It was his fiance. It was his sister, his fiance, and I don't know who the guy with the dreads was next to him. There was another guy with dreads on. I don't know if that was Kyrie's man's or. But he looked like he walked in with Kyrie when Kyrie walked in. Yeah.
Shout out to Spencer, ex-Net Spencer Dinwiddie. He just had a tough ass shot to go into halftime.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Over there was like 2 defenders on him. Yeah,
that's crazy. He went to 2 teams. Like he literally just.
Honestly, the Nets always wanted to. If we were to trade him, we always traded him to the Mavericks because he was just a good fit there. And now it actually came to fruition. Honestly, he fits the Mavericks better. Like the Wizards locker room, they were toxic as hell to Dinwiddie. Like they were toxic as hell, and now Dinwiddie actually balling out. So shout out to Dinwiddie.
Yeah. Somebody said one experience watching. Yeah, man, it was an experience tonight. It was like literally watching a 2K. It didn't look like it looked like some video game stuff. The stuff that KD was doing out there, bro. He was just the efficiency. What did he shoot today? I think he was efficient with it too.
It was on he got the 50 on 30 something shots, so that was efficient.
He was 19 of 37. I gotta do my math on that, but 4 for 13 from the 3, 6 rebounds, 9 assists because he was playmaking too. Don't forget, he was playmaking. He was playmaking out there too, bro. Shout out MJ Zaire. Shout out Elijah Hall. Thank you for super chat. He said the guy with the dreads was cooked. That boy was off the Zaza. He's off the Nah, he did look like he was off the Zaza. He did. But I don't know who was that. If you guys know if any Kyrie stands is in here, who was that guy with the dreads with Kyrie? Maybe that was like his man's or his. I don't know. Yeah. Somebody said y'all saw security surrounding Kyrie.
No, I didn't. Oh no, yeah, when he came in, Kyrie did that on purpose. He did that on purpose.
Fashionably late, yeah. Kyrie walked in like Jesus, like literally touching the crowd, like he was literally touching the crowd, walking past everybody. Yeah, what's good?
Because mind you, the whole crowd didn't even pay attention to the game. They were just like Kyrie.
You just hear Kyrie, you just hear everybody screaming, Kyrie. Yeah. I was like, he walked in like just dapping up everybody. Like it was fun. It was good vibes though. It was good vibes. Like I hate to see it, but I love to see Kyrie interact with like Nets fans. You know what I'm saying? But I hate to see him stuck on the bench, like not able to do nothing. You know, on court side. I mean, he was like Jesus, bro. Like he had this long robe on, and just like literally, like if you seen some angles of him going through the crowd, it's just like Kyrie you just see everybody just separate, and then Kyrie's walking right down the middle, and then everybody's dapping him up, and he has his hands out like touching everybody, like blessing the whole stadium. It was crazy. Yeah, that coat was drip. Yeah, it was big drip.
Yeah, that was a fire. That was a fire.
Yeah, it was a fire coat. Ask our questions though, y'all. We'll probably wrap this up soon. Just put at Chubbs in the comments. Ask any questions y'all want, and we'll answer them. Any questions y'all want, we'll hit them with the questions. Somebody said that was Sack's fifth Kyrie. Shout out Charles.
Yeah, he got that fit from Soho, most definitely.
You got that from Soho?
He got that from Bloomingdale's.
You got that from Bloomingdale's? Shout out all my New Yorkers in the chat. Y'all know we talking about the Sack's fifth Ave.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he hit that go yard. I'm crying though. Nah, Kyrie's coat was drip. He was drip. Not gonna lie. I was like, oh, this man coming in and walking with the drip. Like, what's good, Eric Adams? And I'm drippy. Like, I'll sit right here. He said, I think he went to the locker room at halftime. He's like, I'm going to the locker room too. You know? Yeah.
MJ Zaire, any update on Ben? Outside of he hasn't done any one-on-one work yet. He's still doing individual works. Honestly, I think the original timeline is concrete, in my opinion, what Woj and Shelburne has said of end of March going into April. So I think any early play of him playing in Portland,
I'm gonna assume it's gonna be late March. I'm gonna pray that it's late March because I'm going to the Mavs game, so I hope that he's gonna be there. But he's probably not gonna be there by Wednesday. So I say I'm assuming like Chubb was saying, early April or late March. I'm assuming early April, late March. I'm praying for it. For it, bro.
So Shawan Morgan, he says, do you think Kyrie will play full time? Honestly, yes. If the right people are calling out Eric Adams, if we keep the foot on the neck, I don't see why not. He's pressured to lift the mandate come playoff time, because you got to look at it this way. If now it's like you have a chance to bring revenue to the city, and a New York team making the playoffs despite a tough road, can make the playoffs, or to make the finals, and their star point guard, you won't let them play. I expect some form of exemption come just before. Next, T Green.
Shout out Callaway too. Callaway said Kyrie was pissed he couldn't play. You could see it in his eyes. That's a fact. He was pissed.
T Green 5. What are you thinking about the unvaxxed Trey Burke playing at the Barclays? It's bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah. Like, I've always said the mandate was trash. So it's just trash.
Somebody said, what do you think JJ today and Blake come out for a minute? Wish he play more? I actually would rather see Blake tonight than JJ. Well, did JJ really affect? Let me know in the chat. Did JJ really affect the game tonight? It didn't. He did play a little good defense on Randall at times, but he didn't really just. He was just there to me. It didn't really feel like. I feel like Blake would at least give Katie another 3-point guy who could hit threes. You know. So, because JJ would literally, there's like a couple possessions I would watch us drive and kick out to JJ wide open, because JJ was always open at that 3-point line, and then when I just watch him shoot, I'm just like, oh,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. How you
Asha, best team to beat the Nets, honestly. Well, I hate it's such a cliche. Ourselves. In the position we are in, we are our own worst enemy. Because most games we go cold, we make dumb passes. If we lock in, everybody's here, let's go. I like our chances with everyone. That's just the type of fan I am. When it comes playoff time, Nets in 5. I don't care what circumstances it is. But going forward, we are really our own worst enemy going forward.
Yeah. Easy Music said, y'all think we're playing Toronto? I don't think Toronto has been doing great, but I think they're gonna drop. And I think we're gonna go up. We're gonna pass them. But if we, like I said, if we got the Magic next, that should be an easy W. If Toronto loses next game, or what would it be, like 1 game behind them? I think we're 2 games behind them right now. But if they lose and we win, I think they're gonna drop. I don't think we're gonna.
Yeah, and Cavs has fallen too. They have injuries, so
yeah.
Prayers to
the Cavs lost too. The Cavs lost to the Bulls recently. Yeah. Prayers to Jarrett. Prayers to Jarrett.
Free thought. Y'all think we go undefeated for the rest of the season? A lot has to go right, but it's possible. If we we're hearing the right things from our players. If we lock in, play clean ball, move the ball, don't slack on defense, everybody contributes, I don't see why not.
Honestly, our schedule gets a lot weaker after this. Like our schedule gets easier after this. You know what I'm saying? It's not. We had a tough schedule like that early. February was one of. February was a gauntlet of good teams, and then early March it was after that Philly game. I think our schedule just gets a lot easier, but it doesn't mean we can slack off because this is the NBA. So, but we can definitely. I think we go 11 and. I know me and Saint was talking about. We can go 11-4 maybe, or maybe 12-2. I say 12-2 for the rest.
Yeah.
But,
Well, look at beat the teams we can beat. If we're in a position where we can beat a formidable opponent, do it. If we can make a comeback, like win the games you're supposed to, but against like the tougher teams, if an opportunity opens where you can win the game, go all out and try to win that game. Then we can probably have a very good record going and leaving March and going into April.
Yeah. Shout out to chat. Y'all asking good questions. Somebody said if Katie keeps up this play and we win out, do you think Katie should be MVP? No, unfortunately not. I mean, it's too late. It's too late. It's great play by Katie. Trust me, if Katie never got hurt, I think he could have been an easily Katie MVP candidate. But you can't take that away from like I said, Ja or Embiid or who else is up in there? Yoke. I think those are the top three right now. Ja, Embiid, and Yoke. So
let's put it this way: if he wasn't injured, he'll be in that. He'll still be in there. So JW says, "Do you think that next year will be our year to win the chip with a healthy Kyrie, Katie, and Ben?" I'll put it this way: let's not look to next year because let's be honest, we don't know when these mandates are going to be fully put to rest, and we can't predict that the mandates are going to stick around. There's a good chance it could stick around even. So, and we still have a whole playoffs to play here. And honestly, while our play is going good, with guys come back and we're healthy, and I don't see why not try to go for it this year. Because let's be honest, this is theoretically KD's last year of his prime. I don't think he'll slow down too much, but let's try to strike the iron while it's hot. If everybody's come fully healthy, I don't see why not we can't make a run.
Yeah.
Even if with the path, because you can't duck smoke in the playoffs. It doesn't matter what type of path you have.
Yeah. Brendan said, "Do you have time to develop chemistry with Ben?" No, we don't. We don't have time. That's unfortunate. We don't.
Yeah,
we on the clock.
We're losing time with that.
If he comes back in April, what is he gonna have? Like 3 games, 4 games, 5 games, something like that.
Ashab Nagano. Who's coming out the West? Ooh, that's a tough one.
I'm saying, I'm gonna go with Suns.
Fully healthy, yeah. I'll probably come
to say Suns. Yeah, I'm going with Suns.
I
mean, the Warriors are good.
Curry can't snap out of that.
Is Draymond coming back?
He's playing next game.
If Draymond comes back and they look good with everybody together, then I give him. It's either Warriors or Suns. I'm torn between those two.
Yeah, but here's the thing with the Warriors. Curry's going through his slump. He did have a good game, but he needs to shake out of it. Clay, like you can see, he's trying too hard to be like previous version of Clay.
Yeah,
like he's kind of forcing it. And in this recent game, he pretty much sealed the deal for the Warriors. He was the best player, but he needs to let that game come natural to him. Like I don't think you understand. Yeah. He had an ACL and an Achilles injury.
Yeah,
he needs to stop trying to do too much and let it come natural. There's a reason he was scoring all these crazy games with no dribbles. He just let it come naturally to him. And when you're a shooter, that's the easiest job in the world.
Yeah, that's facts. Easy Money OJs, thank you for a super chat. He said Cavs dropping to the 7th seed will work so much in our favor, and I think it's possible Toronto is only 1 game behind them in the standings. Yeah, man. The Cavs might drop, man. Like I said, Jared is a key piece of their team. I mean, they still got Karras, but they have a couple of guys that are banged up. So it's only going to work in our favor to move up the standings, you know? Thank you, Easy Money OJ.
Gemini P, is it true Ben had a setback with his injury? Yeah, it's real. If you look back to the Sixers when he was on the bench, he had to have something on his chair to support his back. So it is real. And it has been something he has been dealing with throughout all his career. Every time he came back, he had a back issue. So,
yeah. Shout out to Rage. Was good, Rage. Rage said Raptors hate losing, bro. Yeah. I don't know why they choose to win now. They're like, oh, we can't let the Nets get up past us. We got to keep winning. Like they're playing good teams. It's not like they're playing their schedule's tougher than our schedule.
Yeah, so hats off to the Raptors. They're winning. So you can't, and they got a good coach to Put them in the position.
That's what happens when you do have he's like I said, you
Yeah.
have a great coach. Like even with guys out, you can still run it up. Jay said, "Do you think Cam will be in rotation in the playoffs?"
Fully healthy, no.
No.
If Kyrie's away,
if
only,
Kyrie's there, if Kyrie's away, if Kyrie's only away, yes. But if we're fully healthy, and Ben's there, no, Cam's not gonna be there.
But even if without Kyrie, Ben will be back. Goran's there, KD. Unless you need that score and just have him off ball, but
I don't think so. Unless, like I said, it would either if God forbid an injury happens or he's somebody in foul trouble, like that's the only time I'll see. I think Cam will get in the rotation for the playoffs.
Michael Williams say, could Kyrie play at home if the Nets move to Prudential Center? That would be lit. But I don't. That's so much.
No, they're not doing that. They're not doing that.
You're
I wish they did that, but they're not doing that.
You're losing revenue though, so
yeah, they're not doing that. I wish they did that though, but hey, even like I said, maybe you think Eric Adams is gonna listen to KD after KD calls him out? Literally, he said, "Eric, this shit is stupid. You got to change it." Literally in the press conference, like,
that'll be gangster. Yo, let's go back home. Let's go back home. That'll be gangster.
Everybody, put on your New Jersey gear and let's go back to the old days. Shout out to Gucci Lightyear. He said Ben should try to come back to the 23rd or 26th. That gives about 10 games to figure things out. But Kyrie would have to play those games right now. He only would have 2 games that he can play. Yeah, it's getting down to, I think Kyrie has 3 games left.
Mm-hmm.
3 games left to or 4. It's like 3 or 4 games left. If he stays on this away stuff.
Yeah, but even if that 23rd, 26th, that's the exact timeline, Woj and Shelburne gave. So that's kind of where I would say we should expect Ben back, but anything could happen.
Yeah. Somebody said we never hit threes on afternoon games. We built for prime time.
we stuck on afternoon games.
I don't know what the afternoon game is.
Last year, our opening game was afternoon. We got lit up by the Hornets. We had a ton of afternoon games last year. We just got let up. Afternoon early games. That's not our thing. It's not our thing.
Shout out, Donna. Kyrie has 4 games left. Okay, it's tough though, bro. Like Eric Adams gotta change this stuff, bro. I mean, like I said, we heard what he said. You saw the clip, right? What he said?
Yeah. Some guy said, "Let Kyrie play." He's like, "Yeah, if he gets vaccinated."
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, Kyrie can play tomorrow, but he's got to get vaccinated." I'm like,
it's the contradictions because he said the mandate is dumb. So what?
You lifted the mandate, but you're like, "Yeah, I'll get vaccinated," but it's like, bro, come on, bro.
Okay, can't the Nets pay the fine for Kyrie to play in the playoffs? Okay, Woj broke it down. While yes, they can pay a fine, the state can still say, yeah, no, he can't play. So Eric Adams, even if they want to pay the fine, he can still say, yeah, no, he can't play with no vaccination or exemption.
Eric Adams, man, come on, Eric, just do it for us, Eric.
Adam Silver needs to press Adams. I think he did already. Adam Silver had an interview, I believe, last month where he said, "Yo, this mandate makes no sense. How can a away player come? But Kyrie can't play." It was in an interview on CNN at 2.
Adam Silver even called everybody in the world has called this rule the dumbest rule in history. I think Charles Barkley called it the dumbest rule in history. Adam Silver questioned it. LeBron James questioned it. Before KD just literally called out Eric Adams before the game.
LeBron James questioning him. And his fans. LeBron James and his fans are saying it's stupid.
Even
so now it's
fans.
man.
Yeah, it's bad. Your rule is bad when Bron stands are asking for are talking about the Nets team and the Nets having a rule change. Like, when it's bad when the Lakers fans are like, "Yeah, I'm a Lakers fan and this is bad." Like, it's bad when the Lakers be like, "I'm a Lakers fan and this is bad."
Like every city's given exemptions and every city's lifting the mandates, and now their players can play. Well, why we got to be the tough ones?
Yeah. Somebody said GoFundMe. Damn, son. There's a petition. Shout out to, I forgot what her name was, but she be retweeting, she be quoting my tweets, and she has like a Kyrie petition. I forgot her name, but God bless her heart that she has this Kyrie petition that I think 1,500 people signed. So if anything, if you guys can find that petition online, sign it for Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? And anything helps at this moment. Like, we're just trying to do anything for this moment.
Chubb's wearing that RIP Rose in place for Knicks cloth.
Oh yeah, Chubb brought his that's the funeral rose for the Knicks.
About it. The minute I put it on, it's like, damn, D Rose didn't even play today.
Yeah,
but not prime D Rose that's honestly top that's one of my favorite players. Prime D Rose, that Prime D Rose whoops whatever Ja's doing currently. I'll stand by that. Ja's a good player, but Prime D Rose was different. Prime D Rose was a killer.
Shout out John. He said Eric need to worry about cleaning up New York. Yeah, the street. Yeah, there's mad violence in the street. This man worried about Kyrie playing. Like, come on, bro. Or honestly, not just Kyrie. The whole private sector mandate should be lifted. Like let these New York City workers, unvaccinated, let them come back and get their jobs back. Just lift. If you're gonna lift the mandate for the city, just lift it all. Just lift all the mandates for the city, bro. Don't do this little thing.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Because his attempt to fix the violence is have a meeting with drill rappers trying to ban drill music.
Yeah.
Like, what are we in London? What are we doing?
We're busy out here like cooling with drill rappers instead of thinking about Kyrie, instead of letting this mandate go. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's making a statement now. It's personal now. It's the Kyrie mandate. It's a personal thing with Eric Adams. Ray said, did y'all talk about how Katie went off? Yeah, we talked about that, Rage. Yeah, he went off. I wish I had I gotta watch the video after, but he went off on Eric Adams. I'm proud he did that though. You gotta be, like I said, that's wicked. My man dropped 53, literally right after the game and calls out Eric. Come on, that's like only in New York, man. Only in New York. Man, make things happen. Oh man, all right, y'all. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Appreciate you guys for coming out. Again, if you guys want to Saint, just prayers for Saint. He's not feeling well. His son woke up very sick. I think he told me his son woke up very sick this morning. And so prayers out to him. I talked to him though; he's doing fine. He'll be in Spaces. So if you're on Twitter, he'll probably be on Spaces if you guys want to.
Prayer to Saint Junior. Prayer to
Saint Junior. Prayers to Saint Junior, man. Sending a meme. Yeah, we have a netskingdom@gmail.com. If y'all want to send y'all memes or any artwork y'all have, just send it netskingdom@gmail.com. So if you guys have any memes or anything, send that up. We're on to the Magic on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Should be a light win. I'm not even gonna break it down or nothing. It should just be a win. This is the Orlando Magic, one of the worst teams. Like
if we win, I don't even think we should stream.
Do we even stream? Like, is it even worth it?
Is it even worth it? It's a Tuesday. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah. He's on Spaces right now. Yeah, he is. Yeah. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We'll check y'all later. Again, follow us on our socials. Nets Kingdom AJ on Twitter. SaintNet1 Twitter. Nets Rage. Chubbs Nets. Chubbs is on Twitter. Oh, Juvon Carter. I forgot Julia's on Twitter now.
Yeah,
Julia's on Twitter. Juvon Carter is. You got to think of a new name
too. Follow his Twitch. You might see.
Oh yeah, he's on Twitch. We'll be on Twitch
too. One of us playing. I don't know. So
yeah,
all of that Twitch too.
We'll be on and TikTok too. Don't forget to follow Rage is on TikTok. Rage has been killing it on TikTok, man. So Nets Kingdom _ that's our new TikTok. So if you want some Nets edits and fire Nets videos, again, appreciate you guys. I'm gonna shout out everybody in the chat. Callaway, appreciate you.
Twitter is along the bottom there. You see it scrolling past.
Yeah, hit that like on your way out. Zion, it was good. Charles, thank you, bro. Nicholas, thank you. Isaac, my mods, Cakes Boo, Isaac, Brooklyn Nets 11, thank you. Donna, appreciate you. Adrian Lopez, yeah, thank you, man. Peace. Juvon Carter has 0 tweets.
No, we gonna get Julian right. Don't worry. We gonna get him right. We gonna get him right.
Juvon Carter, man. Should we change his name? I don't know, man, because it was cool when he was on the team.
That's too good. You gotta keep that.
Juvon. All right,
Juvon Carter.
Yeah. Joey, thank you, bros. Thank you, everybody. Charles, thank you. Donna, thank you. And who else is in here? Dread, Zion, Hunchless. Oh man, God's son in here. God's son's in here. Marquis Simmons, appreciate you, man. I'm shouting everybody out before we leave. Okay, appreciate you guys, y'all. Hit that one for us. Oh, Nets Juvon, there it is. That's not maybe better. Yeah, Rage, that might be better. Nets
Juvon.
Juvon. I don't know.
That's Juvon. Now we gonna talk about it. We gotta get him. We gotta get him in space.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Malika is fine. She is fine. I can't hold you. John Connor, Brendan, hey, and one more. Joey, hey, one more shout out. Mega BKNY. Thank you, man. Thank you, y'all. Again, hit that like button for us to help us out. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all later.
All right.
Next pack.
You smoking flavors. We smoking flavors.